I got in the AntiGravity AG801 battery here, and this is the battery that the beta comes with, at least in 2021. So, they might change that, but it's basically capacity is there. That's the number. And I believe back here it's made in the People's Republic of China. So it's very Chinese because it's not made in China. They actually put PRC. So definitely a Chinese battery for those that are like, oh, it's Italian. Don't let the flag there fool you. It's made in China. Here we have the AntiGravity AG801, 240 cranking amps, 12 volt, 11 amp hour, 63.36 watt hours versus the 32. So that we can compare. Max charge rate 5 amps. And there's a sticker there. I think that's just the serial number of this battery. We got the danger about lithium ion or lipo or whatever. I don't know. Lithium ion, yeah, right there. So, gonna let's first go with what do you think this stock beta battery, the Unibat, what do you think this weighs? Let's put it on. Here it is. 550 grams. And yes, that's the battery. I'm not playing any funny games. There'd be no point in doing that. So, typical scale. It has that little fluctuation, but 550, 551, we are there. We'll make sure, it did zero out. Go ahead, we'll put on the AntiGravity. I can tell you it's much heavier. 732 grams. I do have the connectors in there, just like I did over here. So it is how it would go on the bike. Now, granted, you might need the foam. Does that add anything? 741. 733. Okay. So it's a little bit heavier if you need the block of foam to wedge in there or whatever. But we're not talking drastic weight, but we are talking a lot more watt hours, cranking amps, which I've told is a little bit gimmicky, but I don't know. I'm not no expert on batteries, but this is what we have. I like the AntiGravity. I bought this. They gave me a little discount because I haggled, but I did pay for this, and it was still quite expensive, but the discount helped a little bit, basically covered my taxes and shipping, I guess, if you will. But yeah, that's basically the battery here. And yeah, I'm gonna like it. I think I'm gonna like it. Everyone seems to rave about the AntiGravity. I've never used them myself, just because they are costly, but they do use good cells and what have you. They're using like grade A cells. I don't know where does it say it's made? Here's their information. If you want to contact them, point to my video that you saw. Maybe they'll save you a few bucks. You never know. It doesn't hurt to ask, So just taking a look at the box here. There's the features. You can pause it. Here's some of the numbers. So 8 cell, 12 volt lithium ion battery. And they ship them. They use this box for many different ones, and they just check which one's in the box. So those are the ones that could be in this same size box. Here we got a back. Let's take a look there. We got one of those. Read manual before using. So it's still made in China, but see, I like that it says made in China because that means it's like at least made, not sucking the teat of the PRC or the CCP. You gotta expect all this stuff is gonna be made over there because that's where lithium batteries come from. They got the minerals. So anyways, hopefully this will give you an idea of what to run in your bike. And yes, I like these posts better. than these type of posts. You know, these ones clamp down with that deal. This just screws right in. I mean, it's built in. That's perfect. I do notice one thing here. Plus, so I'm going to have to probably figure out which way is best to put it in and which direction and necessarily I will install it. This is slightly taller. On their website, it's 10 millimeters taller. Much easier to look at the metric aspect. That's what I said. That's probably with the height of the post. Could even be the height of the screw bottomed out. I don't know. But that seems pretty dang close. So I might be able to put it in just like that and button it up. But I might also see about turning it like that. And then that way the wires are here versus they were touching the seat just enough to wear the boot. So I might turn it so it's like this. So that way it doesn't wear the boot. But I'll have an install video. It'll be nice and short and sweet. So hopefully this helps you out. Gives you an idea on what battery to get. Check out AntiGravity batteries. You know, yeah, they gave me a discount, but I've heard they're good. So I don't usually contact companies if I don't believe in their reputation. Traditionally, that's why you don't see me necessarily promoting a crazy weird battery no one's ever heard of, like Unibat. I mean, that even sounds kind of like the Chinese named it and the Italians just went with it. But anyways, that's the batteries. Y'all take care, stay well, stay safe, my friends. Have a good one.